My 3-year-old son calls his dad's girlfriend Mama. What should I do? I'm a 24-year-old mom, and I'm currently stuck in a situation I never thought I'd find myself in. Honestly, I'm feeling pretty lost right now, and I'm not sure how to handle it. About 3 years ago, I had a one-night stand with a guy who's now 25. That night led to me getting pregnant, and even though we never had any sort of relationship beyond that night, here we are, doing our best to co-parent our 3-year-old son. We're both trying to make it work for his sake, but it hasn't been the smoothest ride. My son's dad has been dating a woman who's 30 for a little over 4 years now. So, she was around even before I got pregnant. I've always tried to be okay with her being in my son's life, especially when he's staying at his dad's place. I mean, I can't control what goes on when he's with his dad, and if she's treating him well, I tell myself that's all that really matters. It's not easy, but I try to keep reminding myself of that. If she's good to him, that's what counts, right? But here's where things get tricky. My son's very first word was Mama, and he didn't say it to me, he said it to her. That moment hit me like a ton of bricks. I can't even begin to describe how much that hurt. It was like a punch to the gut, hearing him call her Mama before he ever said it to me. I've been trying to shake off that feeling, but it's been really hard. Ever since that day, he's been calling her Mommy constantly. Not just once or twice, but every time he's with her. And here's the part that bothers me the most. She doesn't do anything to stop it. In fact, she seems to be perfectly okay with it. She never corrects him or tries to redirect him. It's like she's completely fine with stepping into that role and letting him call her Mom. It's gotten to the point where I'm starting to wonder if my son even sees me as his real mom anymore. Does he think she's his mom now? That thought has been weighing heavily on me, and I'm struggling with how to handle it. I haven't talked to his dad or his girlfriend about it yet, mainly because I'm afraid it'll turn into a much bigger issue than it needs to be. I don't want to come off as insecure or jealous, but this whole situation is eating me up inside. I'm his mother, and I don't want my son to be confused about that. I don't want to be sidelined like I'm just some extra person in his life while she gets to play mom with my child. It's incredibly frustrating, but I'm also terrified of making things awkward between all of us. At the same time, I don't know if I'm overreacting. Am I wrong for feeling this way? Should I bring it up with them? Or is this just something I need to work through on my own? And if I do bring it up, how do I even approach it without sounding like I'm falling apart? I don't want to create unnecessary drama, but I also can't keep ignoring how much this is affecting me. I'm worried that my son might forget who his real mom is if this continues. But at the same time, I don't want to be that person who makes a big deal out of something and creates tension for no reason. I just want what's best for my son, and I don't want to confuse him or make him feel like he has to choose between us. It's such a tough spot to be in. Has anyone else been through something like this? I feel so lost right now, and I could really use some advice. I just don't know how to navigate the situation without causing more harm than good. What should I do?